With the most. So have a toast. This is Leader Johnson. We are here on Follow the Sports Villanova Radio. We are here. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to get it going? Well, let's go. After these matches, we're going to talk about Villanova winning. Villanova winning again. Going to 6-1. Good win against Temple. Villanova girls, man. Listen, I'm telling y'all about these girls. These girls are the real deal. They won against West Virginia. Big time upset. Not only an upset, we're going to talk about more what it is. And then we can talk about Villanova Lehigh matchup when we come back after these messages, man. What's up, y'all? Listen, little break. Right there is Follow Leaders, man. We coming in, we talking about this game. Which game? I mean, it was such a good time, man. Which game will we go? I mean, will we go with Villanova ladies, man? I think we should go there. I think they deserve that, man. The Villanova ladies were great, man. West Virginia, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Villanova ladies, man, it was crazy. Y'all see the score? Y'all see the score, man. Oh, y'all need a vivid. Y'all see the score. 81-59. I mean, these girls hooped on them. This is a 25 ranked team in the country, West Virginia. Now they go to 6-2. Villanova beat a 6-1 team. This was a good team, man. This was very impressive. I think it really says a lot about what I've been saying about just last year, about how Dylan has just developed this staff. It's not even no question. After that win, Villanova, if y'all look, man, look, the net rankings, Villanova's now 23. You know, net rankings is a lot of different rankings accumulated that will come out to what are the 25 or whatever. Right now, you see 33 best teams. Villanova, man. Villanova is the real deal right now. They have went up. They continue to rise. Things are big right now for them. And it's just real good to see when you work hard, things pay off. Let's go back to the stats now. You look at 52% from the field. They put the defensive clamps on West Virginia, man. 32%, and then you shooting 30%, and then they hitting 40. Then you put them at the line, they hitting 77. Now see, that's the mental break right there. 64%, like the whole team. 64% from the free throw line. Now the ass whooping is so big that it's like it's getting to their head. 20 assists, only 6 assists from the team. 11 steals. You talk about 11 turnovers. I mean, Villanova made a statement. Villanova made a statement. Clearly made a statement, man. Good things was happening in that game, man. That's Rachel Wirtz. She's in Indiana. Listen, you should be excited about when she gets on the court and when she's able to impact, because I'm going to tell you about another big that's been doing real good for the Villanova women. But right there, that's Rachel Wirtz, prospect out of Indiana. Y'all see her to be continued. She will be a good player. Now, this is a good game. I'm really excited because, you know, Coach Dillon has worked so hard. And Villanova is a hardworking university. I love to see the success and what happens. Now, where we want to go to, let's go to the stars first. Okay, listen, this was big. And this is big to have for this team. Britt McCurry, I've been saying her name since last year. I was like, when she get her time, man. She was hurt last year. She's back. 21.9 rebounds. 75% from, oh my Lord. 75%. You couldn't do nothing with her. She was inside the post. In the post, she could not be. She has a mid-range game. Britt McCurry is more better than y'all think, man. Listen, I'm so glad she's starting to come out. Like, I've been saying her name, but it's starting to come out now. You're starting to see, and I'm just so excited. I love success. I love progress. These girls work hard. Jasmine Bosco. Now, the Bosco family know how I feel. Canada know how I feel about Jasmine Bosco. 24 points, 6 assists, 2 steals, brother, 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 brother. We have a little and a big. That's always the key to success in basketball. Michael Jordan. As much as Michael Jordan was doing what he was doing, and Scottie Pippen, they had to have Bill Cartwright taking up space, and you had to have John Paxson, B.J. Armstrong back. You always got to start, and when you have elite big, and I'm gonna say this right here. Yes, Bryn McCurry is elite. Just wait till she start. Listen, everybody knows, and she's starting to feel herself. She's starting to get comfortable with what I mean by feel herself is get comfortable with how to play and how to affect the game. That was big, man. And Jasmine Bosco, man. She's just a complete, total package. And it's one name I want to say here. Among all, to Coach Dillon, great recruit. MD Natambu. Nobody's talking about her. Nobody is giving her credit. 5'9" guard, came out of Canada, was a recruit. She came with the Bender twins and Kennedy Henry, which is a great class. You see the time she's getting this year. She's averaging 15 minutes. She's scoring 2 points, 2.3 assists, 2 rebounds, forcing 1 point steal a game. I just want to say this. Like I said about McCurry. This girl's going to be good. On both sides of the floor, she works hard. She don't got to have the ball in her hand. She's going to work hard. She knows how to pass. It's just that y'all see light work of it, but she's good. And I shout out to her and her family. Bruh, she's good. She's good, man. I'm telling you. The more the game goes on, she does the little things y'all don't even see. Watch the court and watch when you see her. When you see number 3. Number 3, watch out for number 3, man. Number 3. Love this team. Let's talk more. Villanova is the nation. I'm gonna say that one more time. Villanova is the nation. 6-2 girls. So proud of you. It's big right now. We go to that game, and we're talking about just how good everybody is on the team. Cesaretti, even Cesaretti. When Cesaretti comes in there, she's another guard, and she can shoot. It's just that it's not her time yet. You got so much. You're really lucky to have. You're lucky to have Kennedy Henry, and you're lucky to have Bosco because, and then they're young too. So now the other girls, you're gonna be like Cesaretti, and you got Matambu. You're gonna mess around and be like, oh well, they're not nothing, and they just score on you, and they're just playing defense, and they're good ball handlers, and you're forgetting. You're not knowing who they are because Bosco and Henry is so. You're gonna have to pay attention to these girls every game. Kennedy Henry and Kaden Lewis are now 2 straight 2-time freshman of the week honors in the Big East. We talking about. Can we really talk about what's going on with this squad? This is the Big East. This is not chop play. This is big time play here, man. You know, 1 steal, 1 block from McCurry coming in the game, man. Danae Carter's don't get her credit. I mean, well, she don't need no credit. She's Danae Carter. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks, 1 steal. Fill up stat sheet. Just a leader out there. It's just good to have her as a vet. A lot of them young girls. I mean, Carter's a good player. Unselfish. It really is like an X factor. She helped Bosco on her freshman season. Bosco always talked about how important Danae Carter is to. So she's and then Kelsey Jones. You get her. Eventually, she'll kick in. She'll have her games. It's like Ryan Allen, who had 8 points off the bench. That Vanderbilt transfer is starting to kick up. You'll see Jones get more comfortable. Don't worry about those games. You don't see. Just wait. She had 3 steals though. Can we put that in there? Put that in there. This is a good team, man. I love this team. Brooke Bender. Wait till her sister come aboard, man. And Bender twins are instant impact. You got Brooke Bender hitting 11 points, 2 for 4 from 3, 2 steals, good family, 1 block. Everybody playing defense too. Like the active hands is on this team, man. Active hands. Active hands, man. You see it all the time. They stay active. The big thing I'm looking at, like I said, the Tumble is big. It's the defense that they're playing. The defense that they're playing is crazy. You get 19 points off the bench with Allen and Bender, but that could change. It could be somebody else. The Tumble could be a person that comes off the bench and does that. We still ain't seen Watson. I mean, she's not back yet. Kylie is still. This team is gonna. The more they play, and of course, it's new girls. And the thing that I like more, Kennedy Henry once again. Sorry about that, Kennedy. Yes, I'm just proud of her. To be a freshman, impact is big, like Bosco did last year. When I saw Bosco, I said, "Oh, we got something." Then they get a top prospect like Henry, and she was already proven. Playing in the Philly area, 11 points, 4 for 5 from the field. Hit her only 3, 1 for 1, 2 for 2. Listen, Kennedy almost had a perfect, right on you. 5 rebounds. Stays active, man. I just love this team because Dylan deserves this team. She's a good coach. With all the girls, good transfers last year. And this was a good combination when they got Watson and Jones and Allen. I was like, whoa. Especially Watson. I was like, oh, then Henry comes. So I said, Dylan is just getting that respect every year. I mean, look at Maddie Segrist. Look at Lucy Olsen. Shout out to Lucy Olsen. Talked to her not too long ago, man. I mean, this is a good program. And I just love to see success. So let's get back, y'all. Let's get back. I just want to talk about they have Georgetown next. So we'll see what go. Like, this team is full speed ahead. You have to be a team. You just can't be somebody coming there. Oh, we could. No, you better make your plan right. They coming to attack. Both. I mean, really something to look at. Now let's look at men's basketball. And before we get there, man, I want to really, really put something big on Villanova NBA. WNBA is there. We could put it all together because we on this whole front. But Colin Gillespie, bro. Nah, man. Don't say I ain't tell you. Don't say I didn't tell you. Can we talk about Colin? Nah, man. Can we talk about Colin? He is balling out of his mind. Colin Gillespie, Captain Colin. I used to call him, man. I still call him Captain Colin. Shout out to the Gillespie family, Uncle Jimmy and Sub Chick. What's up, man? Y'all love that family, man. And then you gotta love basketballs, man. They like basketball historians, man. They good people. Colin Gillespie, baby. What we talking about? Man, I'm just so proud of him. Let's talk about the last 8 games, okay? The last game, he had 28 points, 5 assists, 8 threes on you. Drop threes on you. It's that Jay Wright teaching. Drop threes on you. 12 points a game before that, 2 assists, 4 threes. That was all his hard. 24 points, 4 assists, 6 threes. 21 points, 9 assists, 4 threes. I'm just going back games. These last 8 games. 16.3 steals, 3 threes. 15.6 assists, 3 threes. 20.7 rebounds, 4 threes. 19.6 assists, 4 threes. What are we talking? Man, listen, man. I'm not surprised. I mean, you're going to see stuff from Cam Whitmore. Cam been doing good at 20 levels. Like 6 games ago, he had 20 points. He's up there in Washington. You'll see Sadiq. You see how Jalen gets. This is the Villanova way, baby. It's in the blood. That man's a dog, bro. I mean, I remember. Can we talk and ask if anybody knows Lita Johnson, if I'm telling the truth when I tell this story? Colin Gillespie was my second article ever. It was Dymere Cosby Roundtree, right? Dymere Cosby Roundtree was my first ever, right? And long story short, Lonnie Walker was a top recruit for Villanova. Top recruit for Villanova. And they was going at them for a couple years, man. They were going at them for a minute. And he ended up going to Miami, long story short. And, it was a big hit because they've been shooting him for a long time. And then I'm not going to tell all the specifics, but I find out Colin Gillespie is the guy that they're going after when Lonnie is gone. And then Colin had told me, I talked to Colin on the DM and Twitter. He was like, yo, yeah, they talking to me, but don't tell nobody. And so when he finally said it, boom, I put it out. And then I got the interview, and man, ever since, they're a great family. He was a big dog, man. Kawhi Green was like a 5-star point guard in Philly, and he was serving them, and he served Kawhi, and he turned out to be the best. Look who's in the NBA right now. They had Kawhi. He went to Duke. They had Kawhi as a 5-star point guard, but look who in the NBA. I'm not down. I'm not down to anybody. I'm sorry if I'm sounding too, but I'm just saying when people make their judgment, don't all y'all recruits don't look at that because he didn't even have any stars. When they were recruiting him, Colin had no stars. And then all of a sudden, once Villanova, Villanova gave him the offer, but once he committed, like a week, it was like a couple of weeks. They didn't even go immediately. He had already won the state his championship against Quad, and they still hadn't get him no stars. Like this, just let you know, people just don't see talent. People don't see talent. That's just how it is. And Colin was a 5-star, man. It's no question the way he played out of Archbishop. He's a 5-star talent. Like Colin is just what you're supposed to be as an NBA player. You're supposed to work hard, be smart. Yeah, he's fearless. So I'm just real happy for Colin Gillespie. He's doing this thing. And if anybody clarify me anything I'm saying anything is wrong, if leader's saying something wrong, I guess. Shout out, like I say once again, to the Colin man, whole family. Just good to see this, man, because he's going to be a hell of an NBA player for a long time. Okay, now listen. The NBA, the men we had the guy in the house. We had Jared McCain in the house, man. But they showing up. We got the state showing up. We had Barkley. We got him showing up, man. What's up, Jared? Jared doing it's good to see he doing this thing. Jared McCain, they had spots from everywhere, getting them in there, man. Doing this thing. It's good to see him. He's starting to come on, man. Starting to come on. Looking at this squad, I mean, what do we say? 74-56. It started to be a standard. I think what I don't like about the Villanova men's basketball part is that we're not recognizing the standard that they're setting. Because remember when they wasn't winning, and or they was winning they was decently winning the last couple of years. Now they're at 6-1. They're setting a standard to knock you off. Like, look, we're Villanova. If you're not, BYU had people like AJ and, what's the point guard name? I got to get him back. My bad. Luther Johnson messing up. They got the Rubber Wright the third, if I'm not mistaken, right there for BYU, and they are a team that Villanova has to have a problem with. You expect that. They got Michigan State soon, but Villanova is a team, man. Villanova is them guys. What's the extra point? The extra part is that Tyler Perkins is coming. That's what we're waiting for. The vet, to me, that's the vet. And let's talk about that game. 74-56, right? Let's get into that game. Nova Nation. Let's get into that game, man. I want to give one credit to Devin Askew, man. It's not being really looked at the great job he's doing with this squad, man. It's just not. To be a backup point guard with that type of talent and that type of experience. Right now, he had 3 points this game, 24 minutes, 7.7 points a game, 46% from the field. And he's hitting 44% from three and 75% from the free throw line. You got to see how key that is to have a good back. That is so key. So if Caden Lewis is playing so great right now, Caden Lewis playing great, and he's the guy. And this is a good podcast. Y'all want to talk basketball? Let's talk basketball. Shout out to Alan Ray. Shout out to Daniel Sheffield. Shout out to Chris Jenkins. Big Smooth. Shout out to Jalen Brunson and them boys, man. Just shout out to Nova Nation. Love Nova Villanova. Now, I'm just saying. Let's just talk about the basketball part. Are we talking basketball? Right there, we see Zion Stanford and Matthew Hodge. Let's talk about those guys. Like, what are they doing? What are all these guys doing? We're going to go down the list of guys. I'm giving you faces. I'm just telling you how amazing this squad is, and let's go to it. One guy we all know, Caden Lewis. Let's start off with a Caden. Now, 74-56, Caden has a game where he has 12 points in 24 minutes, 4 for 8 from the field. He has 1 for 2 from his 3 points. You got to get better with the 3 for 6. I don't like that. You got to look. I'm looking for 4 for 6 at least. You got to hit 1 to be, and so 3 for 6 went down. But 8 assists, 5 rebounds, no turnovers, brother. 2 steals, man. Such a good game. He's just such a good. Listen, if I got to see who he reminds me of, is a Chris Paul. Chris Paul, very smart. Not rushing the basketball. And this season, he's averaging 13 points a game, shooting 51% from the field. So our point guard is hitting over 50%. The guy with the ball most of the time is hitting over 50% of his shots. 5.6 assists, 3.3 rebounds. This is what we're looking at. Now, you got to get better with 3-point percentage. We know he's down in that, and free throw. He has to improve in that. That is no 1.4 steals. We're talking about as a freshman. We're talking about as a freshman. Like, and that's what I'm telling people, we're talking about NBA. Yes, they're looking at him super hard. They were looking at him since high school. Now they're seeing what he's doing, but you're not. We're going to see how it goes. It has to go a little bit further. Games have to go. For this draft, I don't see him on the board. Maybe a second-round pick right now. But the eyes are on him so much, and what they know his ceiling is, that they're not even thinking about this draft. Now, if he start kicking up dust and March come, watch out. He could end up in the first round. If he keeps this up and then he ups his play and it's winning toward March, this is how the draft works. Where he was recruited at, but the eyes are solely on him, and he's at Villanova. So the eyes are on him so hard. And I'm saying right now, next year, he's a first-round draft pick. He top 20. If we're talking about him and Lindsey, Lindsey's a first-round draft pick, possibly could, but the more of a prospect, I think a Caden Lewis would be the higher prospect. And I'm thinking next year's draft. I just think they are there. Not 2026, y'all. No, 2027. I mean, there's nothing. These guys, he's already proved to you what he's about. I'm talking about first-round draft pick. And I see Caden Lewis having a super season. You look at Devin Askew, he'll get a 2-way contract. I mean, he looks good, man. He looks like a guy that can come up, be an NBA player, backup point guard, and could start. Come in and start for people that go down. And Devin Askew played for like 11 years. He could be a long-time player, and he has everything it takes. He can shoot efficient. He can drive to the hole. He's smart. This is a very good guard team. Look at that Bryce Lindsey and what he brought to the table. Coming in, I think he exceeded expectations. He definitely did. Bryce Lindsey, 13 points, 6-13 from the field. A little rough from the 3-point line. He did what he did. A steal in the game. Tyler Perkins. Listen. Let me go back. Bryce Lindsey is everything to let you fans know. Nova Nation. Bryce Lindsey. Why he's dangerous. Why people are looking at him. I remember Jamal Mashburn and Jalen Rose like Lindsey as an NBA prospect. So just know, 18 points a game this man is scoring. I'm not even saying that he couldn't be a prospect in this draft. I'm saying he's a second-round pick in this draft right now. But he's on the board. I think it's a lot of people in his position. He could be a top 50 player, top 50 draft pick. But next year, he's a sophomore right now. Because the Nova continues to have success. Both these guys' status is going to grow. Coming into next year, they'll be one of the top 5 backcourts in the nation. This man's hitting 49% from the field. He's shooting 45% from 3, 76% from free throw, 2.6 assists. It's a lot to like about. It's a lot to like about Bryce Lindsey, man, and what he brings to Villanova. You get a guy that's almost – we ain't had one of them close to 20 points a game. That's when 2018 was popping. And if I could remember, it got to be more if I'm not saying this right. But, yeah, Phil Booth, he was lighting it up. During the 2018 time, Jalen Brunson and Michael Bridges was, 2017, we had Josh Hart that year. Michael Bradley had a year with us years before that. When a guy scores 18 in Nova, they looking crazy. You looking hard. You looking at, listen, man. You know what he reminds me of as a Villanova player as a Villanova guy, Bryce Lindsey. What Bryce Lindsey reminds me of is a Scotty Reynolds type scorer. I mean, because he can light it up, man. I mean, he can hit it right in your face. In your face. Say what you want. In your face. In any range, man. It's just good to have that. And then you got a point guard like a Caden Lewis. He had the ball in his hand. He's not going to make the bad decision. Then you better watch. It's that, you know what it is? It's that third dribble he's already thinking about before he makes it. He makes the first dribble, but he already thought about the third dribble, so he know how he going to shake you. He is unbelievable. Caden Lewis is unbelievable with them ball handles, with them handles. You about to get that work. You're about to get that work. And then you got Bryce sitting on like he's sitting back, like just hit me the ball because Caden is bringing people to him. Okay? We go to the game. We also look at Matthew Hodge. I'm so happy because what he went through, like Amari Spellman, man, he getting the success. You know what I mean? Just what y'all held out. I mean, I didn't like that. I take that a little personal because these are kids and they work hard and their dream is to play. Right now, Hodge had a bad game. He won for 11, but the thing was he got 11 shots. They trust him. He had 8 shots and 3-pointer and missed. Only hit 1. He had 2 blocks. I mean, listen, 1 steal. Listen, you know what he did. He's gonna correct that. This guy's good, man. You can say what you want. I'm not gonna listen to it because this man's good. And what you got to understand is this, man. These guys are young. I think it's real good that Kevin Willard, his philosophy of going after younger players is really going to be, and he develops them so good to play good. It's good to see the talent you saw with Matthew Hodge and Caden Lewis coming out of high school. It's so good to see on display. Looking at Bryce Lindsey before he came in, what he was, and now he's a better player. Let's talk about Coach Willard and their whole staff, Coach Norris, Manning Jr., Coach Howard. They're doing a great job developing these guys. Duke Brennan. See, this is the one I had the biggest question about. I never emphasized it, but it's the college he came from, and you're just like, okay, is he going to be able to bang in the East? Because if he could bring, and I predicted like 7 points, 8 rebounds, but man, he better than that. Now, this is I think out of all the NBA prospects, Lewis might be the number 1, but for this draft, Duke Brennan can get not drafted. He could be a late second rounder, or he could be an early, depends on early second rounder, or he could be a middle. It just depends on the success and how he stays consistent. 14 points, 8 rebounds, man. 6 offensive rebounds. Backup power forward is my prediction for him in the NBA. Solid, 11-year vet. Can rebound. Anytime you got a brawler, like a guy, he battles under there in the post. He's good cutting to the basket. He gives Caden Lewis a guy. He pays attention to him and Caden have a good chemistry. And I see it. Guy Pereira, I just like what he brings, size, and he's gonna hit. You can't leave him outside. You gotta watch him inside. He'll get better and better. Him and Malachi Palmer both get better. 17 minutes for Malachi Palmer. I've always been big on him. He'll be a guy he's gonna also, like, you don't know about these, you forget about these guys, and then the game comes around, and then you may mess around and get 20. Any of these guys could do it. Chris Jeffrey. They're giving him minutes, letting him get used to. Zion Stanford, 10 minutes. He had 4 points. They are getting more used to Zion Stanford playing, giving him more minutes, giving him more time. I mean, listen, man, this team is going to surprise. They're going to play Penn. All right, Penn is I don't want to be a little absent-minded, but Villanova women and men's team is really that deal. So I don't see Penn beating Villanova, and it's expected. Matter of fact, coming into the season, Villanova expected 6-1 or at least 7-0. I mean, this is what Villanova fights for, is to be a winning organization. So I think it's big. It's so huge right now for Villanova, and then the winning part of it is even big, and people are coming to see Villanova. Once again, Colin Gillespie. Yo, I gotta say, Colin, man. Colin doing this thing. Shout out to Justin Moore, trying from basketball. Such a damn good player. I remember when Ashley Howard was talking to me about him on the phone. They was recruiting him and Eric Dixon. And I'm always trying to be on the phones with people about recruit. And he was like, man, we want Justin Moore. We like Eric Dixon, but we want Justin Moore for real. I mean, and Justin Moore was as advertised. So shout out to him, and just shout out and shout out to Jalen Brunson for doing that podcast, man. That's live for him to come back. You know, guys at that status, that's live, man. And shout out to Alan Ray, man. Keep doing your thing, man. I mean, everybody doing their thing at Villanova. Keep doing your thing. Analyst work. Everybody keep doing your thing. Now, football. This is crazy. 10-2 Nova. We got 12-0 Lehigh. Let's get it going, man. Let's get it going. What we talk about, Nova? What we talk about? 12 p.m. is on. December 6th, baby. That's a big one. They're 12-0. And the crazy part about this is why this means so much. Let's talk about it. This is why this means so much, man. Villanova's going to the Patriot League next year. And then you're looking at Lehigh, man. Lehigh is one of the schools that are in competition and recruiting with Villanova every year. So this is like, you know, this is some other Patriot League schools that they know Nova. Now, this is an introduction. This is like a statement. This is crazy. Like, it's a real coincidence. Real coincidence they go against a team that's going to be in their conference next year. And these guys are 12-0. Villanova is sending a message with this one. This is a message sending a win. I see some Lehigh analysts out there talking that they think they're going to upset Lehigh. Villanova is Villanova. I understand Lehigh but Villanova is Villanova. But Lehigh is doing a great job. Let's get more into that in tune. Let's say what I'm proud of. McKay to Kalela. Yo, McKay to Kalela was big this year, man. What are we talking about? That's going to be a big matchup between quarterbacks. Big matchup between quarterbacks. We're talking about Pat McQuaid, 2,500 yards, 61% from the field, 8.1 yards per throw, 21 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 150 rating. What we talking about? I mean, this was a good transfer pickup, man. Then the other transfer pickup, Luke Kalela, 60 receptions, 871 yards, 8 touchdowns. Yes, they connected on the unbelievable blowout, 52-7. Jesus Christ. Sheesh. 52-7, my friend. That was unbelievable. If that wasn't a message, what is a message? What's a message? What's a message? I mean, Harvard was 9. They not no nothing team. They are 9-1 coming in there. I know it's Ivy, but they are 9-1. They could score. They could get it. If it's gonna be 50, it should have been 30. If that wasn't a message that, listen, if you not get on and get spit on. I'm just saying. I mean, when they was blowing them out like 31-0, the points was going up so fast. I was like, oh, whoa. I was like, oh, I kept looking back and it was a score. I said, oh, Villanova is, oh my Jesus. Sleeping monsters. They just get up, rawr. What was popping, man? Like that was crazy. It was a good message. I love that Coach Ferranti is getting his credit they deserves, man. This is what they've been doing for years, like developing talent and getting better and better at doing it. And just seeing in that game, McKay to Kalela connected better and better each game. You see how Mace out of nowhere. But everybody in their locker room knew how good Mace was. I knew how good Mace was. But everybody, oh, it's a surprise. No, he been that good. He just got Ragland and Abbott. Man, they so deep. Ragland had 152 yards. Y'all surprised? Who's surprised? I'm not. It's like when I had an interview with him last year on High Level Sports Talk. I mean, he was that guy. Abbott, Ragland was the first running back that started to get the noise. The first running back that started to get the noise out of Villanova was Ragland. Before out of that class, because they always recruit. That's a crazy thing. They always recruited together. That was a hell of a running back haul. All three of them. 28 yards rushing for McQuaid. You know, he's constantly a decent runner. Mace had 88. Like y'all forgot about me. Got him a 1 touchdown. Like, shout out to Julian Glantz. He got one. You know what I mean? 2 rushes, 19. He used Kalila in so many ways they could use him. Braden Reed, another guy, man. You know what? Good recruit. He's starting to get his shine. 5 catches, 61 yards. He's gonna be a hell of a player next year. Kopecki, man, the vet, 30-yard touchdown. Kopecki, man. I mean, Jesus, you know. But Ragland had a good game. It's good to remind people. Okay, you know Avid. Okay. Mace's break. Oh, y'all forgot about me? Oh, we got me too. Like, that is a heck of a unit, and the offensive line is doing a heck of a job, man. The offensive line is the real deal. You can't mess with them guys. Sapp and Esium get the interceptions. My guy Esium, my favorite secondary talent on there, and Sapp is, oh my gosh, man. Sapp, he's going to do so good for these years, man. He's going to be very good. They can even put Sapp as a returner if they wanted to, man. It's a good win, man. It's a good win. And Lehigh, now it's another, just like Jaden Craig, the quarterback. This is the big battle here. It's a quarterback, another quarterback battle. Hayden Johnson throwing for 62% of his passes, 18 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Hayden Johnson is the quarterback battle, and he's also has 426 yards rushing. You know, I mean, listen, this is the battle. But you got Luke Yoder, man. When we got they got a good running back room too. 1,329 yards, 15 touchdowns. Luke Yoder, watch out for him. Jaden Green got 811 yards, 8 touchdowns. So we got to stop the run game. They got to come through. I mean, this is a good team. 69 catches for 1,026 yards, 1,026 yards, 8 touchdowns. That's Jeffrey Jamel. That's their top receiver. 19 yards per catch for Mason Humphrey. He's been a burner. 631 yards. These guys are coming to play. This is not like a rollover game, but this is definitely a message game. They have to, I feel like this is not necessarily a must win, but a must win. Because you're going into the Patriot League. You got to let people know this is one of the top class guys of the Patriot League. They number 5 ranked. They got Nova at 12. Like, this team is that much better than Nova. This is a message sender. 83 tackles for Bryson Edwards. 5.5 sacks. He gets around. No question. 10 sacks for Tyler Okoski, 10 sacks. He's a guy we got to watch out for. Linebacker. Villanova has deep at linebacker. We talking about Villanova and what they bring to the field on defense. The defense acted up. They went crazy. Defense went crazy. Super crazy. Talking about team and what type of team this is. And the linebackers, they got too many people like Turner Inge. Omar Bursey is a guy that got down in that game. Omar Bursey is a guy they recruited, just like so many other defensive guys they got at their linebacker position that are starting to come around. Anthony Hawkins, 45 tackles this year. Christian Sapp, 53 tackles this year. Anthony Hawkins with the 8 pass defenses. Turner Inge, 54 tackles. He's going to be a monster next year coming in. He's going to be a super monster. When Hartsdale goes, you still got Turner Inge. Samir Dawood kicked up again this year. Richard Kimmel, super playmaker. Obina Nwabodo, been a leader, been a force on this team. Aiden Howard, another guy I think gonna get the credit. Jason Hall, another big-time recruiting linebacker. 28 tackles. Garrett Rogan, very versatile defensive back. Amari Bursey, like I said, we got to talk about him again. He was another guy, big-time recruit that they got, that they was really, really heavily on and got him. And as advertised, Josh Aluremi, Demille Bostic Jr., Capri Martin is still being a force under there. Khalid Moody transferred last year. Always comes up with a play somewhere down the line. He always comes up with a play. He's going to get his hands in there. Ivan Murray, J.R. Strauss at linebacker. The linebackers again. That linebacking core is crazy. You still got Jamie Tyson, Julian Talley, Ederly. Like, they are deep. Like, people take turns in making their moves. Then you got Noah Tight. You still got him, and you got AJ Koku. Like, these guys can all still get at you. You still got Javon Wood. Like, you still got guys down the line that can get at you. Like I say, once again, this linebacking core is not looked at enough. Shane Hartzell, Turner Andrews, Richie Kimmel, Omar Bursey, Jason Hall, J.R. Strauss. All these guys can get at you at any time. Good squad. You got Luke Kalila. It's good to see Chris Colby, Braden Reed, guys like that stepping up. They're stepping up big. It's good to see that. They're talking about the receiver. Antonio Johnson, when it's time to call on him and Will to catch the ball, they do. Johnson's a tight end touchdown threat. You still got Binkowski because of the size. They got a lot of good size in there. People are not talking about how good that Chris Bowden is coaching his offense. They're not talking about that. How great Chris Bowden is coaching his offense, man. Unbelievable. Like, the plays that are being called, how he's getting these quarterbacks every year. Daniel Smith, Tanner Maddox is ready. He's going to be good. He's going to be good and ready after. He's going to be ready. He's a very talented player, athletic player. McCabe was just more ready, and McCabe was the right choice. Ferranti, once again, making the right choice. Always making the right choice. And once again, Chris Bowden is a former quarterback. Do y'all know how good it is to see what Chris Bowden is doing with quarterbacks? Like, ever since he's taken over, quarterbacks have always played to their highest potential, whether they're the best and whether they're the best quarterback in their conference or FCS or not. They are somebody you don't want to see. Every time Chris Bowden gets them involved in their offense, you don't want to see them. Nathan Pagan moving in the receivers. He was doing a great job at the tight end. And now you look at the receivers, and every time I just want to see more. I want to see Kenyon Miles more. I'm really high on him. It's going to be something to see who the next receivers are coming down the line. Nathaniel Hill. It's guys I just want to see more. They had good talent coming out of high school. I just want to see more and see how they do. It's a lot of guys we're not talking about, but we'll talk about near the end of the season about Villanova football. A lot of things coming. Great linebacker recruit, Fausti Capobianco. That's a great class they got. They got some dogs coming in that class. That's whew. I mean, I could see at least we'll talk about that too on one of my later podcasts, Villanova Radio, about who I particularly think is the who will break out. You know, those first year rookies out of football. In basketball, before we go, we're at the end of our segment, y'all. I definitely want to talk about the recruiting that's going on. Don't get too into it because Villanova is set on girls they got. Look at this class that Denise Dillon has. I mean, she's looking at girls, but this class they're here. You got the Bender twins. You got Henry and the Tombu. Still got Bosco. She's here. So she's got girls. She has a backcourt running mate that she's going to grow with. So she's going to love. She's winning. She wants to stay in Nova, and she don't want to transfer. It was good to want to keep her. Like that she is the face of women's basketball in Villanova. And the thing is that they keep her because now she has when you have a backcourt running mate like Joe Dumars and Isaiah Thomas, Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, when you have a backcourt running mate, that makes everything so much better in NBA, pro, high school. And then you're looking at a big. Bosco has a big in McCurry. So that makes everything better. You got Watson. Wait till Bosco and Watson. Listen, we talk about McCurry, right? They got Watson, bro. I mean, just look at the team with Watson. When they start playing more and more and March comes, this team's going to be dangerous. Villanova basketball or men's basketball, it's just good to have another point guard. Once again, both teams are kind of alike. They have good backcourts. They have good freshmen, impacting freshmen in the backcourt. And then you got Caden Lewis. Excuse me. Then you got good point guards. So you got somebody that can run the team. You got Duke Brennan and you got Kylie Watson. You got Matthew Hodge and you got Brent McCurry. You got Danae Carter and you got Tyler Perkins. You got vets that can help people and they can contribute. Just a good team, man. It's good to look at. WNBA and NBA talent before I go, and NFL talent. Who I think right now. Let's go with the men's team. Kay Lewis, like I told y'all, I think right now a second round pick, but he could go up to the first round. He keeps playing like this. Just keep playing like this. It has to be winning. First, the team has to win. And once the team starts winning and they go into March and go into the tournament, if he's still playing like this, yeah, they're going to start talking about him being first round. He's a freshman. So I'm just saying, watch out for it. But right now, no. Just if he turns up the play, going into March and they are a winning team and they go into the tournament, which I think they will. This guy could be, top 20 pick, or with his IQ, you could see him anywhere to as low as as high as 13. A top 13 player. I mean, all he has to do is prove he's scoring more and he's hitting the three-pointer more efficient and the free throw. The free throw and the three-pointer is knocking him off right now as far as moving up the charts. But Bryce Lindsey, second round pick. Next year, first round. Matthew Hodge is going to be in people's eyes like him. People always looking at him and his brother. So Matthew Hodge is doing a great job. Juke Brennan is on boards. Don't get it twisted. Second round pick, I think. From undrafted to second round. He get a two-way contract easy. He's a double-double guy. Everybody needs bigs, man. I'm telling you. Look at Jabari Walker and Dominic Barlow and Johnny Broome. You need size. That people will draft size and sign size. And he can rebound and play in the post. So he's going to be in the NBA. Whether he's drafted or he's getting a two-way contract. WNBA. We know Bosco is there. There's a lot. There's a lot to look at. There's a lot to be real happy about. Henry is being looked at, man. Yo, Henry is in WNBA. Like who? Huh? Or you said what? You talk about a girl coming from Philly. That so many who she played with AAU. Where you look at and they like their NBA, like Philly Rise and all the people that they're NBA connected. And you're in, like, Kennedy Henry is doing a lot. And to be a freshman of the week twice, believe me, they're on her. And this is a very dangerous backcourt. And Bosco, man, she's a lottery pick. Say what you want. Say what you want. Bosco's a lottery pick. You stupid. Lottery pick. You know what I'm saying? She's it, man. Brent McCurry is going to get on boards. After the success of this team, I'm telling you, this team could be a game changer for the whole culture because of how Coach Dillon's success, respect has grown. And seeing she got Maddie Siegrist is in the WNBA. She's already in there. She's a lottery pick. Elite top 5 pick. Top 5 type talent. Really a top number 1 overall type talent. Just in a certain draft and certain people have bigger credibility. But Maddie Siegrist is a different monster. Lucy Olsen. She's playing overseas right now, but she's still she's WNBA. Getting her money in another league real quick while she's she's going to be impacting. She's one of those girls that came from a good recruiting class from Coach Dillon. Very great recruiting class. So no question. But Bosco, Kylie, the people you got to watch for. The reason why I'm pulling that pause because Kylie Watson can instantly be a WNBA prospect. She has all the, criteria, all the talent, out of high school, the type of talent she has and the eyes that were on her. Yes. But nah, man. We're going to see what happens. She hasn't did it. But Brent McCurry is being looked at, but she's not going to be on that board yet. Not yet. But aside, if she keep playing and this team keep being successful, they're going to look at the other girls besides Bosco and Henry that are making it successful. I'm not saying Henry has a long way to go. And that's the good thing about it. Starting off as a freshman. Like she's already on WNBA eyes right now. They're looking at it like, oh my goodness, this team is 6-2. They just beat West Virginia. That's going to put more eyes on everybody. Janae Carter's going to be playing in WNBA somewhere. Whether she drafted or not. She's just a good basketball player. Looking at the Bender twins, you want to start. Let's just keep eyes on Mutombo Right now, we're gonna say Brooke Bender. At least hasn't played, but Brooke can light it up, man. It's a little scary. No, her range off the bench. They are 6-2. They're 6-2. And when she's back there, she's hitting those jumpers, man. Then you got Kennedy back there. You got freshmen that bombs over bag there. It is crazy. Natambu, then you think you're resting, right? Natambu is on defense. Then she has the ball. She knows who to pass it to. She's good in transition. Like, I'm not calling nobody NBA right now. I'm speaking real high, right? But the way Dylan develops talent, I'm saying watch out for one of the Bender twins. Could be both. Because if you're talking about coming from high school, like we judge male talent, those girls can ball. And you're talking about Coach Dylan. Watch out for the Bender twins being WNBA prospects. Give it 3 years. And you're going to see them, give it 2 more years. They're going to be more and more. It's going to rise. Brent McCurry, Natambu. But seriously, for real, it's a lot of talent. But seriously, Kennedy Henry and Bosco are there. They're there. It's no doubt. People are looking at them, and you're looking at, and Bosco is a lottery talent. It's no question. When she leaves, she's going to the lottery. People are stupid if you ain't picking her in the top 10. You're stupid. You're stupid. Henry's there, and the eyes are on Henry, and Bosco's there. That's how we finished that. Watch out for McCurry and Bender. And just watch. This is a lot of names to watch out for. We got to see more, but it's a lot of names to watch out for. So, all right, man, listen, I'm out of here. I know I could be all day on Nova Nation. And the next time we come back, I always do the post game. We out here, y'all. This is Follow the Leader. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. Tune in to high-level sports or highlevelsports.com. See me on 247 Sports. Man, I'm here, man. This is Dieter Johnson, Draft Diamonds. We here talking more draft talk. Until next time, man. Follow the Leader.